Happy New Year! Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! Today is January 1st. It's a new year, it's a new decade. I hope that everybody had a safe and fun night bringing the new year in. Me and Zion had a blast. Might have been one of the best New Year's that I've had. And we didn't even go out and do anything. We stayed home. We went to a play date New Year's Eve. And I didn't expect to be over there no longer than like an hour, hour and a half, maybe two. We were over there for almost 6 hours. Zion was playing with his classmate, and I was just talking with his mom, and we had a good time. And by the time we left there, I was too tired. We had plans to go downtown and see the fireworks like we did last year, but I was so tired. So we just, we came home, we ate, we watched movies, and then what did we do? Oh, we made our own noise makers. And I'll drop a picture here. And we just had a good time. We did a countdown. We could see the fireworks from our apartment out the window. We just made a lot of noise and just was all silly and just had a good time. But it was a good coming in for the new year. And the baby was moving around. Me and Zion were making a lot of noise, like making the noise makers and just having fun. And the baby started moving around. So it was a good moment for me. But today I decided to go ahead and make the video for my 17 weeks. I'm now currently today's Wednesday, so I'm 18 weeks and 4 days. So like I may have stated in my last video, I may have not. I will be recording the week's video in my new coming week. So like I'm talking to you all now about me being 17 weeks and I'm currently 18 weeks. And I'll go ahead and give you a belly update. Still not much, but there we are.
Oh man. Mom, it keep happening. The girl keep stealing the key. And I can't find the key anymore.
Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Keep trying.
I don't know where it is.
So, about 17 weeks, I started back having lower back pain. It was pretty intense. For me, with the lower back pain, my sister gave me a body pillow. So at night, that really helps me because I'm able to tuck the pillow all around my body and support my lower back and my stomach to lay on my side. And just for those that may not know, so the lower back pain comes from, so your body has an increase in the hormone progesterone. And so that causes your ligaments and your muscles to loosen to make room for the growth of the baby and just, for everything to move around because your organs and everything are in different locations. And so if I can post a picture of my diagram that's on my baby app, it really gives a good example of how you can see like the pressure on the, not sure if I'm saying the right bone, but the back of the coccyx bone, if I'm correct. You can see how the pressure of everything kind of like pushes into that bone when you're pregnant and as you get bigger and bigger as your uterus grows. And so that explained to me a lot of the reason why I have really bad lower back pain. And I really didn't have extreme lower back pain with Zion, so it's new to me.
Mom.
Hold on, baby.
No.
Another thing that I had was unstableness. So that morning when I turned 17 weeks, I woke up and I really felt like my balance was off. Walking, I felt like my balance was off. I just felt really uneasy. And I didn't pay it any mind. Also, we ended up going to the park like a couple of days later, and I was walking off the sidewalk, and I actually like tripped off the sidewalk and like twisted my ankle a little bit. So at that point, I didn't know that was like really a symptom because I didn't feel that with Zion. And I don't know if it's a difference in your body and how like active you are, or because I know when I was pregnant with Zion, I was in college at Florida A&M University. And if y'all know Tallahassee, Florida A&M, the 7 hills, the hills of hills. Like, so, and I didn't have my car at the time, so I was walking to school on campus all day, every day. I was up and down Foot Hillier. I was up and down by the library. Like, I literally walked at campus every day, so I was very active. So I'm slightly active to moderately active now, so I don't know if that plays a role because, and then the fact that just, you know, it's known that pregnancies are not all the same. And so there's a lot of difference in this. And so that center of gravity feeling, I've never felt that, like being off balance or anything like that. But I definitely felt that in my 17 weeks. And then going into my baby app, I saw that your center of gravity and feeling that imbalance is something that you go through as a symptom because of the fact that your stomach and your uterus, everything in that center of your body, where your core is like the center that holds everything together. If your core is strong, then, you know, everything is like on point. But if your core is weak, you know, everything's a little off. And so with everything shifting and changing and getting bigger in that area, it kind of throws off your center of gravity. So that was another symptom that I had at 17 weeks. Tender breasts. So I haven't had an issue. Like, that wasn't a sign that showed me I was pregnant or nothing. My breasts have definitely grown. I'm naturally big bosom, but when I'm pregnant, those babies grow like they've been watered every day like they're flower. But with those, they've been very tender, especially on the sides and especially my right one. And I don't know if that has to do with the fact that, like, when Zion was breastfed, and so like towards the end of us breastfeeding, like, he will only nurse from this one. So this breast was actually a little smaller than my other one. And so I don't know if that plays a role or what, but this one is really, really tender a lot. And it's always on the sides. And then if I get cold now, which I experienced with Zion when I was pregnant with him, my nipples like burn if I'm to like cold sensation. So like if I'm outside and it's cold and it's windy, like they burn. So that's another symptom that started. Headaches have popped back up. I haven't really had them this week, but they popped back up at 17 weeks. And my doctor explained to me, which I did not know, because when I was pregnant with Zion around 6 months, I started having really, really bad migraines. I mean, just extreme pounding, like cry because it hurt so bad, migraines. But I would never take anything. I don't like to take medicine, so I would just kind of like let it run its course. And I do the same with this baby. But they're not as intense as they were with Zion, but they're still bad. And they happen more often, and they've happened early because I've been having these since like 14 weeks, I believe. But my doctor recommended it to take B12 for it. I have yet to try to do that. My friend recommended bananas, and I actually tried that, and it helped. So that's something that helps for me. But she explained to me, like, during this time, your body has an increased blood volume because your body is doing so much work to sustain this baby and help this baby grow. So your vessels, all this blood is trying to push through, and sometimes it's not big enough to actually sustain the blood that's going through. So all that pressure, the increased blood volume that's in your body, and sometimes the blood doesn't return to your body. Like if you're laying in a laying position, it doesn't return to your body like it normally would if you weren't pregnant. So it causes those headaches.